Hello, hello. Game, you gonna load up? Good enough. How's everyone doing? Thank you for stopping by, Lily. It's always good to see you, of course, of course. Ooh. So, hi. Yeah. Cult of the Lamb. I'm sorry, my brain should not already be fried. This week has been just a little bit of a week. So I worry that I might be a little bit bit low energy, but I'm really enjoying this game. I really like the being able to integrate it and get chat involved, and you know, sometimes you just need to slay some heretics as a little pick me up, right? But I will probably say this a couple of times through the stream as more people show up. But for one, well, for one, I still have just a tiny bit of a cough, so I'm going to try to not let that come through. But also, hi there, Goo. I'll also point out that Cult of the Lamb it certainly has an interesting sense of humor, so I will throw out our handy dandy content warning command here. It does have a pretty dark sense of humor. The art style is very cartoony, but there is still some violence and ritualism and plenty of flashing lights. Some of the humor gets scatological. It's a whole thing. But other than that, it's very sweet of you. Me. And right back at you. Everyone go check out Goo. We've been playing Scarlet Hollow on Tuesday evenings over on her channel. Good time. I will also mention that this game does have Twitch integration, which I forgot to add a tag for. Integration. Boop. So, if you are on desktop, I don't think it works for mobile, unfortunately, but if you're on desktop, you should have a little panel on the stream screen to allow the Companion of the Lamb add-on to Twitch. And if you allow that, then it lets you vote on making good or bad things happen to me during the game, and it allows you to enter a raffle when I recruit a new cultist to design a character and have your username walking around. So, it's nice. But that being said, I guess we can stop waffling and get into it. The soundtrack does kind of slap, though. Shout out to Riverboy, I think? It's the sort of the head composer for this game. So, last we left off, we actually just did a lot of fishing and side quest type stuff. That's still full. Thank you for the money. Thank you for cleaning that up, Monty. What else do we have? What else were we still trying to do? But yeah, our next eventual goal... yeah, I got plenty. Is going to be to defeat Calamar, who I think is the next sort of boss heretic we need to murder. Honestly, it seems like you all might have this. Have I already given a sermon? Yes. Did that before the end of this last stream. So, yeah, I guess we'll continue on. We were over in Anchor Deep, not Water Deep. That's a Dungeons and Dragons thing. So we got... I need to remember how to use the controls. We got some claws. We got... slime. We even got a slime in chat. How about that? Have I already taken 3 hits? Dear Lord. So apparently, waiting a week between playing a video game makes it a little bit hard. I'll get back into the swing of it, probably. Oh, hi there. It seems you cannot be stopped by disease or hunger, and he sends you back from death stronger each time. Please know it was not my idea to cast out the Red Crown. The other bishops, my siblings, the blame lies with them. Please, I beg you, spare me, kill Shamura, but do not send me to my death. Do not send me to him. You will not find my temple. I will be safe there. Yes, I will be safe. Thank you for your contributions, Lily. Yeah, Slime Rancher 2 did come out in early access today. And you have no clue how much I wanted to just go, okay, we're streaming that now. Thank you for the heart. For those who do not know, Slime Rancher, the first one, is a game that is very, very special to me. I'm not like an expert in it or anything, but it hit me at an important time in my life. Yes, tarot cards. We'll just take the extra health. And the sequel just today was released in early access. I do really want to stream it. But, oh, that's a trap. Yeah, it still hit me. Doesn't seem fair. What? I still take the damage. But yes, suffice it to say, I am very, very excited for it, and I don't know, maybe after I'm done with Cult of the Lamb. What is you? I guess that was it, huh? Cool. I do still like that enemy type's eyes. Delightfully creepy. Which, you know, surprise coming from me. Better chest. Let's see. So I think that's a shop, but I forget what that icon is. This gives me food instead of money. Oh, so thank you for the contribution, Nick. Good to see you. I'm not sure what the U icon is. I mean, we could always use more followers, but maybe over here is maybe a better bet in the long run.
Hello there, Crusader. If you wish to make it through the next combat rooms with nary a scratch, taking no damage, I'll rustle you up a reward. But if you fail, then alas, not for you.
Sure. 3 rooms. Also, I was considering making it a joke like, yeah, that's a mood as a trans femme, but rocks. Oh, and gold nuggets. Does this count as a room where I take no damage? Come on, game. You know you want to give that to me.
Your possessions will follow you through death.
Cool. Thanks. Hell yeah. Let's roll into enemies. And get some more gray, yes. And I guess all ready to the boss, huh? Nom 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 nom. Mikagi's old. Well, there's one. There's 2. Spooky! Thank you for the bits! Maybe I'll take the AoE, the get off me button. Hello?
Want a closer look at the finest antiquities in the lands of the old faith lamb? That's right, as long as me ships are floating, Plimbo is open for business.
I love this voice.
If it's what you whistle, come down to me sanctuary. Plenty of fine, legally acquired goods. Ha ha.
How you doing, Spooky? Thanks, bud. Sorry for stealing your shit. Perfect voice. I'm doing all right. It's definitely been a busy week. So I'm feeling admittedly a little bit low energy, but glad to be streaming. Oh, it's just a tree. Just a scary, scary tree. Mine now. Ooh, and a diseased heart. My favorite kind of tree are the ones with hearts and diseases. Oh, damn it. This really just goes directly to the boss, huh? Shout out to Balzabub, I guess. Somehow I'm not sure if my no damage is going to persist here. Yeah, there we go. Well, at least I don't feel bad about just wailing on you now. Maybe a little bit hopeful, Nick. Wasn't too bad, all things considering, but... Anyway, mine now. Guess I'll take the cauliflower. And I think that means we just need one more. Sometimes I forget that we that we named this McCriggy's. Oh yeah, we fully filled up the thing. Thank you for wood. Call a follower. Yeah. Smooch. But also... Oh... I mean, that's basically how the relationship goes, Lily. Sickly and germaphobe. So, I'm not sure how many people we have around, but might as well try starting a raffle. See if anybody else wants to join the cult that hasn't already. You can only have one follower. And apparently that also includes if your follower has died, because they can technically be resurrected, at least by some means. So... You will never die? I'll just ignore that you definitely did and then came back. It's spooky! What a surprise! And thank you for joining the cult. But yeah, now you get to design a little cultist that'll have your name over them. Okay, we're good. Death cannot stop you. A game master's work is never done. when we said forever GM, we meant forever GM. Purple capybara? Do we have a purple capybara going on? That makes me very happy. What if you collect some lumber? I think that works. I think that works. You're not even running anything right now. I mean, is that should I offer condolences, or should I congratulate you for the rest? I have like a really old, oh, we can build that now. A really old clip that's like an enunciate redeem for craving my McCriggies, right? I also wanted to make a new stone mine to replace this one. And should we make a new farming plot? It's not a flex. I'm just saying, you've humiliated me in this way before. It sticks with you. I do know that we floated the idea of doing more Nick, and I apologize that things have just been crazy. I do still want to, but oof. Please, not the burger. More damage, but a rare. Thank you all for your love and adoration. Guess all we have left is money the root of all evil, or is the Trevel withholding it from me? That's very funny. I think extort tithes is probably the more useful, but also it sounds like something that I'm definitely not going to do. I feel like I'm probably not going to go around to every follower each day and extract money from all of them. So Oh, crunch? I think it's been a while since we had a crunch. So for those who do not know, crunch is my redeem to crack my knuckles into the mic here. Also, hi there, Frank. So if you're not into the sounds of my spine rebelling, you may want to mute until we accept this extort tithes action. But for those of you who are sticking around, okay. I appreciated that. I'm glad you all enjoyed. Do we have any other rituals that we want to do? We could... I think we're probably... Yeah, we can sacrifice Akagi and then bring someone back, right? Yeah, sure. Say hi to the zookeeper, Akagi. Oh wow, an entire other level. Sure. And we do not have enough for resurrection. I probably should have taken note of that first. Oh well, it's fine. We can resurrect someone in a hot second. See who else leveled up. A frog. Let's see. Hi there, Seth. Should I make another consecration station? I feel like maybe I should. Because I found myself getting annoyed at how long that would take. Anything else that we wanted to knock out? That just needs more gold. Let's see. Tabernacle 3, Refinery 2. Think let's take the sequel to Wood. How do we do the sequel to Wood? wood too. Oh no, Fangy wasn't even the one that was... Oh no, that was Corgi's. Fangy was the one that was close to leveling up, but just wandered away after I took money from her. Pumpkins. Oh my fucking god. What the hell kind of soap opera? You know what? Sure. Come here, Frank. For those keeping track at home, this is, tricking me at this point. Turns out that was actually the, I like to make that joke. I was going to say that that's the secret reward for being my biggest supporter, but that feels like a weird joke to make. Can I not? But I just want to go places. Fine, I guess I'll just continue. Be gone, beast! Find satisfaction elsewhere! You will not cross the threshold of my temple! Godly dagger. Seems pretty good. Nobody told me you could dodge roll too. No fair. Wasn't Frank 2 your brother, though? While also being you? Like I said, what kind of soap opera nonsense? So I got some more crystals. Guess I'll get more crystals, I said. Thank you for wood. For a second I was like, why do these weird rocks have bones in them? Oh. Oh. I'm actually not sure the specific interval.
Becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. I was always frightened of the Red Crown. Yes, fear made a coward of him. My door is the next to be knocked. Knock, knock. The lamb comes to raise. End of days, end of days.
It's Boater. It pains me to do this to a Spoder. That's gonna be a fun voice to need to keep up for the entire next area. Oh. Rocks do be people, though. Damn it, I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't feed everyone! Oh god! It's fine. We'll speed run it. What's over here? Half a red heart or half a blue heart? Well, I can only take one of them. Grab the follower. Turns out that when you, like, double the dagger's damage or whatever, it's, pretty good. Bonk. Crocodile friend, crocodile friend, crocodile friend! Low-key one of the pranks. Do we really need two of them? Necromantic sword. Poison enemies. Do the Franks even have mouths? It's just sort of a TV. Oh, now is an explosive friend. Money. just throw some water. I do appreciate horrifying monstrosities that have incredibly mundane weaknesses. Bone, bone. Give bone, please. Now I know the timing of your combo, and I will never be hit by it again. Surely. That poor rock. Thank you for your contribution to the totem. Well, that was a sloppy hit. Combos! Any more bone? No? Okay. Moni. Parrot's card. Sure, yeah. Poison everyone even harder now. Well, not harder, but more often. Also, it took me a second to realize that these are, like, drowned corpses. Which, you know, pleasant. Forgot that you do 2 swings. Zealous Hammer. Maybe I'm good with, maybe I'm good with the dagger, actually. Open up, Kalamar! I have children to feed! Insignificant critter! You will learn your place! You do not understand, lamb! Heed my warning and stay away! Oh, that rocks, actually. Oh, that actually rocks. Oh. Do you have an invincible phase? Or... Oh, that attack is still going on. Anyway, Bye, Kalmar! Get out of here. Thank you for your heart. Thank you. Elephant. From the bottom of the ocean. Sure, sure. Some of the other heretics had like like invincible phases where you needed to defeat the underlings and then they came back with a bigger attack and then continues, but I guess you can just if you've leveled up enough. I think I might be a little bit over leveled. But
Calamar was always a coward. This land is a better place now. His pathetic, sniveling carcass is nothing more than a mound of rotting flesh. Soon I shall be freed and the world remade in my image. All will pledge themselves to the cult. All will bow to my name.
it's also thematically important that Calamar just kind of sucks. Suffering shall turn to triumph. That which once should perish shall not prey. And look what I brought home! Okay, but also I'm gonna make you some food, like, right now. I'm so sorry. Fish feast, modest meals. Bunch of pumpkin stew. Okay. Nobody died of hunger. It's fine. It's a lot. Take that. And I guess we'll just go the rest of the way to... Chom 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 chom. The noises are so cute. Oh, that's right, we had a new friend. What do we have? Lost and sickly mood. I don't know if we have anyone else that may want to sneak in, but if not, they will be a rando. Look, noises can be cute. Just, you know, have feelings about mine. Damn it. Thinking about the message that one of my followers is starving. Definitely just made me think of, we were starving, you'll starve again, lol, lol. Which, if you know what this is, I am so sorry. But it lives in my brain. Tremor Jewel? You're close, Frank. Guess we can have an elephant. Gray elephant. Gray elephant, it's just kind of fucked up. No, yeah. Let's... make some more of you. Let's... yeah, we can start a new farming plot. Maybe not over the graves. I was told that I should be able to move things around eventually. Seed silo can go there. You can go there, and... I'll remember, eventually how far that actually goes before I place them too willy-nilly. Now we can resurrect someone. Probably should have done this before the sermon. Should we be very funny and bring Ghost Bones back? I guess I'll bring back Soleil, who's been one of my great sources of information for this game. Not that I'm playing favorites or anything. Private worship or communal ceremony. Gain faith when building better sleeping quarters. Gain more faith when placing a decoration. Playing favorites in a cult? Ugh. Also, let me take you all on that Quench and Dilate. I don't think I did. Sorry about that. Guess we'll take the Pulse Idols. Did you miss a wholesome moment? I mean, we're resurrecting Sleepy Sheep Soleil, who is a longtime friend of mine and one of the encouragers for me to play this game. You know what? Yeah. You all would give anything for me, right? Death is no longer the end. When killed on a crusade, you may sacrifice a follower to be resurrected. Can I leave now? I can! While everyone builds stuff, let's check out the Smuggler Sanctuary. Unless it immediately becomes night, and all the slackers go to bed. Damn it, I've already forgotten the voice. You! Listen, Mutton Chop, you owe me a ship. Shbaboo. Well, bishops are nasty pieces of work, but they do a good enough job of keeping the waterways open and trade flowing around here. With you going around killing them, it opens the gates for all sorts of monstrous beasts to start sinking my stock. The scary things they be with gnashing teeth and odoriferous scents and a face that could curdle milk. Just like me mother-in-law. Ha ha ha. So you best be making this right. Each time a bishop dies, an ashen beast called a witness takes its place. Lucky for your Blimbo, knows folk will pay a pretty penny for the eye of a witness. You get me their eyes, I buy a new boat, we'll call it square. All you need to do is return to the place you've killed the bishop, defeat the ferocious beast that has emerged, and bring me their eyes. Simple enough. Oh, I already got one of those. About time, look at this thing. They say these creatures have seen all there is to see and stood in silent judgment for millennia. Just like me mother-in-law. Here, take this, found it on me travels. Means not to me, but Crown Bearer might have some use for it. And 3 more to go. Bing! Drop an explosive when you roll. Drop back Ichor when you roll. 10% chance of healing. I suddenly do not feel very rich. Crab. Oh! I thought it was just like a collectible item crab, but no, now you can all be crabs. Don't know what that did. Time for crab. The carcinization has begun. So, what do we think? Move on to the next heretic? Or collect some more eyeballs? But also, good morning, it's time for church! And with that... Cool. Ah, that's right. Those give additional fleeces. I do think I still like purple a little bit better. But I mean, we don't really draw more than 4 tarot cards in a run anyway. Did I ever get the Quench and Dilate from Frank's last redeems? I'll take two quenches just in case. Also, hi there, corgis! How you doing? Ugh, gulping ice water. Slightly too fast. Okay. I'm doing alright. This week has been a little bit tough, like work-wise. Also, give me your money and then go to bed. Then go to bed. Not enough beds for all of my followers, but that doesn't seem right. But yeah, it's been a little bit of a week, but it's this stream is definitely a pick-me-up. So yeah. We're having a good time. Excuse you. Wait. Look, you can... Why are you on the floor, Soleil? Also, I don't think I've ever told you to give me Frank. Also, yeah, that's Soleil anyway. So there. Also, what does it take to upgrade you? 8 Blancs. So, 2 more. Oh, well. I guess it just shows me the range anyway, which is handy. I mean, 9 o'clock is not... like, not an unreasonable time to sleep. But also, yes, the emotion of being lifted is very real. Exaltation of the self or the devoted? You distribute money. Or where everybody gives money to me. So, I feel like I should say that, morally, I am entirely in favor of wealth redistribution. But also, I need the money more than you. Just one more quick ritual. Make you all do what you're told. Who needs sleep? But really, I never want to be the reason that somebody stays up past when they would usually. So, yes, please do go to bed. Me? Thank you. Thank you for the gift of Frank. Well, there you are. There you are not. 21, Spooky. Sure, why not? A little weird, but she definitely does have a boyfriend. But also, where did Ariel get to? Money, thank you. Ariel. Let's see. Guess we can make those improvements there since somebody needs to sleep at the moment anyway. Thank you, Lily. Sure, and thank you for the Quench Dilate and your contribution to the totem. Also, hi there, Darth. How you doing? Okay. That requires more money than I have. Let's see. Lily is amazing. I love her a lot. In fact, where are you? But also, give me money. We are very poor. I guess since you're all around here anyway, might as well. No fighting! Um... Still need some more food? I guess. Fine. Text? That is not what I meant, Spooky. Oh my god. Thank you, but it's very, very kind of you. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Oh. So obviously I need to choose my words a little bit more carefully when I'm extorting wealth from my in-game followers. Lest I extort wealth from my out-of-game followers. And thank you for the contribution to Totem. Sniffle season is upon you. Ah, I'm so sorry. It's rough. Felt that. And now, a new building is constructed. Gain faith. Gain more faith when delivering a sermon. I don't think I need sermon faith anymore, though, right? Also, I think I need to have a little chat with Pi. Donations, contributions. Why are you all better at advertising the cult than I am? Is there anything else we want to try to build? That's right, we wanted to upgrade that. Is there a way to tell where we have already gotten an eye from? Because I do not remember. Well, I guess we might as well go through Darkwood anyway. Movement speed, reveal the map, get a heart. Also, wow, that movement speed! This is silly. This is very silly, actually. Welcome back to the land of the living, Soleil. Not literally, because that happening literally is the thing that can happen in this game. This movement speed literally just lets me, if it sucks, hit the bricks. Just get out of there. Oh yeah, didn't you know? Candles are made of rock. I did recently get Lily some like Edgar Allan Poe themed candles. And just recently, because we learned right after we got them that she didn't have a lighter, I also got her a lighter. So we lit one last time I saw her, and it was very nice. Hello?
My love took my heart to the sea, she took my heart to the sea. 'Tis where my heart will be in a bed at the bottom of the sea. Welcome, Crusader. Take a moment to join me in my search. I look for the heart that once beat in my chest. That is, until it was taken by her. I've been sitting here for so many years, even her face has faded from my mind. Yet I keep searching, always searching. I've a dozen hearts, you see, but none of them are mine. They are yours if you wish to have them, Crusader. They are worthless to me. I only care for the heart that was once mine, so that I might look upon her face one last time.
What did it smell? So, the flavor? Please do not eat candles. The name of the candle was the Telltale Heart, and what it said that the intended scent was oh shoot, what was it? Like oak floorboards and ash or something. There's another one that was for the Raven, with one of the ingredients being like a sense of impending doom, something like that. It's very charming.
Hello there, Crusader. If you make it through the next few combat rooms with nary a scratch, taking no damage, I'll rustle you up a reward.
Cool. Oh, that's right, I should be looking for flowers. I guess I should take this one. Oh yeah, I think tobacco is also in there. It didn't actually smell like tobacco, but, you know, theming. Damn it, did I already fail, or... Well, now I did, because I got stuck in the animation at the end of the combo and didn't roll out of the way in time. Well... What do we got? Tentacles! Sorry to disappoint you, ghost friend. Friend cannot even hit me. Like, you have a cologne called City on Fire that smells like, ash and fire and berries. It's very charming. Neum. Oh! Thank you for the demon gaze. She did also get earrings. I'm not sure she's worn them yet, but very cute. Just every meme about being fast is now in my brain. I'm fast as fuck, boy! Chance to crit. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Phone. I get the feeling that I'm not going to get all the flowers that I need. There are so many bullets. Oh, now you jump more than twice. Now you jump more than thrice, even.
Okay, maybe I should stop playing quite so recklessly. There we go.
Oh, that's right. I can continue on for more rewards, but I'm also almost dead.
Yoo-hoo?
Ugh.
Good. Excellent. Thank you.
Let's see.
Seth. Where'd you get to? Give me your money and then go to bed. I guess? Mushrooms? Running out of seeds. Do I still have reason to do sermons?
I guess just to raise faith and everyone's EXP just a little bit.
And to get money. Yeah, okay, there's still a good enough reason to
Do sermons.
rar. What are you all doing to your beds? You don't even need to sleep right now, what the hell? What else can we build? Guess we can build a missionary up here. That probably won't block anything. Probably.
I'm right, I was going to cook.
Hope y'all like berries and berries. Berries. Does it? I mean, just for you, Spooky, we can add an extra side of berries to your berries. Okay. Sure. Soleil's job is to find meat.
Barry!
I mean, I don't think I can whistle well, but I can whistle. Oh, hi there, Oro. Welcome, welcome.
And yes,
People are very, very kind today. It keeps cutting it, damn it!
I'm gonna run to Darkwood one more time.
Just to get those flowers.
Harvest bonus resources.
Whack. My stupid, stupid brain.
I just destroy the campfire.
My first thought
My only thought.
is, oh ye gods, my roast is ruined.
As I steal their meat. Nobody ever meet me in person. It's literally just me quoting memes at you for 3 hours until you leave. Streamed lambs.
Two times Moni. Quoting music report. Very, very sweet of you. Truly a tragedy, you. Oh. Come on. Boink. There is a lot of car singing too. Shush. I mean, thank you. Meh. Yeah, the karaoke is very real. I kind of just turn on my my entire phone library of like 700 songs now and just see what happens.
We really should organize that into better playlists.
Oh, thank you for the invincibility. Now that I've cleared this floor. Do I have any queen? I'm sure I must have at least a couple. Oh boy, more berries. Somehow cramming 1,000 Vocaloid songs into a 700 song library. I mean, I can probably add some Queen pretty easily. But it's not just Vocaloid.
Also, I'm just gonna
peace out. I don't need to fight another boss here.
We also have Pretentious Indie Rock.
Oh, I lose stuff. I forgot about that. Okay, sure, there's Milgram songs in there too. Which, by the way, if anybody keeps up with Milgram,
Yuno's second song, released like
yesterday or the day before, and I'm not trying to sway anyone, but Yuno did nothing wrong and should be voted innocent.
Give us this day our daily meh. Bum, 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 bum. To refill this, I can.
Oh, they can potentially bring back followers? Wild.
Let's see.
Okay, so it does require a lumberyard first. Well, I don't mean to exclude or anything, Frank, but you enjoyed it nonetheless. Also, yes, always a treat when these things do. Guess some more food. How'd it go, Soleil? Yay! Thank you for meat. You can go nap though. You have earned it. Oh, that's right. I need to actually build the better missionary. The most Vocaloid experience you've ever got. Well, you're welcome. How many more did I need? Oh, that's enough. That's exactly enough. Oh, I'm actually out of lumber. Well... let's see. Medium level. Cthulhu! You wanna get some seeds for us? Spider time or another eyeball? I think all I really need from the eyeballs is... or all I really get is more clothes, so into the Silk Cradle we go, I guess. Less fervor, double health, 3 on the map. Nothing exciting, but... Spider time! Spider time! Maybe I should have read that. And I cannot break the traps. Cool. Is that... No, it does not come back. Whoops. Come here, friend. Thank you. Oh shoot. What's the name of the fear of like clustered holes like that? Should I put that in the content warning too?
He waits by the rocks of the darkened sea at the foot of the long sudden drop. Within the half-pointed teeth piece, the stutter of the heart then stopped. He was the fifth bishop of the old faith, our brother, the one who waits, back when he was known by the name Narinder. But as millennia won, he grew discontent with his role. He began to question. He was gluttonous in his ambition. And in my imprudence I loved him. For it, I lost my mind. For it, he lost his freedom. Can you fathom such betrayal? Have your own turned against you? Would you like to find out? He was the fifth bishop of the old faith, our brother, the one who waits. Back then he was known by
You wanna voice act this one for me, Frank? Oh, God. I thought you were just going to become a heretic. Holy shit. Good to know. Goose vibes. Yep. I mean, it removes some of the complexity of our relationship. Silver linings.
Over here.
Cool. Moving on. Turns out, crit's pretty good. Not a fan of attacks I can't see coming, though.
It sounded like more of an excuse than I meant. I meant that I just didn't notice it with all the chaos
Going on. Bone.
Oh, yeah, trypophobia.
Is there gonna be much of it? Is that worth adding? We definitely need more lumber.
I do like the vibes of this place. They are horrible.
Yum 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 yum. Still very good. Very spooky. Why are the spiders dropping bones anyway? I mean, I guess you could just say that it's an abstraction of, like, collecting pieces of their exoskeletons, but... I just collect them. Oh, their little butts get stuck in the ground. It's very cute. I didn't notice that before. Also, I guess those are just pig sacks. Kill them before they spawn more enemies. What's over here? Is it more enemies?
Of course it is.
I have the white cloak on. Why wouldn't it be more enemies?
What do we got?
Ghosts!
Goo prefers bone apple tea.
I mean, I'd try it.
I've never been much of a tea drinker. But I do have some very good friends who are definitely tea drinkers, and I don't want to disappoint them.
Tea good, you don't drink it enough?
Hibiscus tea.
I will certainly take recommendations. Spider friend, spider friend, spider friend, spider friend!
Oh.
Yeah! Spider friend! Mine now!
You want motherfucking beetroot?
It's so stupid and I love that meme so much.
Truly, there is nothing like a quality Tumblr meme.
Getting there. What you got for me, chat? I can take it. Jesus. Welcome back, Par. How you doing, buddy? You literally come back from the beyond. And are just immediately stolen from and scared into working. What you got, Arya? Yeah, sure. Thank you for the fish. Love you very much. But also I am going to need your money.
And your devotion.
Uh... You good, game? Maybe we'll try that one more time. Gonna behave this time? There we go.
Sickly and slothful. Again, I'm not sure if we have anyone new in chat that may want to join, but if not,
No worries. I'm happy to have a cool spider friend. Sucks at everything except being a spider.
look, the world needs more spider characters that are just
kind of a loser. Is that a bat? Is that a fucking antlion? What if it was purple? And one more. Achievement unlocked, Flock of All. And... Sure, would you murmur? You can be... Rep. Grab. Welcome aboard. What do you mean there aren't enough beds now? Thought we built like 3 more. Grab some faith, grab some faith. What you got, Arya? Wow, I can't even steal from you. Yeah, how are you holding up? Where are you anyway?
So I take care of that.
Get that one so people don't get sick. Where is the tax man? You gonna get to... Okay, cool. Here you are. Rose coming in just to remind me of the time.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on, like, starting any other levels or anything.
We're just finishing up some chores before we pack in.
I mean, it does seem to be a little bit of how our relationship goes, Frank.
Sorry, that was maybe mean.
Gonna embed those. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Because when you get that lumber... Currently on a mission for cauliflower seed.
Are you actually sick, or were you just reacting?
Anyway,
Aw, Frank and Fangy are friends. Well, that makes me happy.
what does it take to upgrade you?
Many.
Cool.
Well, at least for now, I guess.
We will call it.
But this has
definitely been kind of a nice pick-me-up. After a kind of busy week. So,
yeah, thank you all for stopping by.
let me... get on some background music and...
Find someone to raid.
Are you feeling some Spiritfarer? Are you feeling some
Cozy Grove. Really, it's...
Streaming is definitely my pleasure. But really, I do appreciate it. I'm going to I'm going to save my my thanks for my outro, and give a reminder that this Sunday I will not be streaming because I will be having a
Quite busy Sunday.
including going to a concert, which is gonna be nice. But next Sunday, or the Sunday after that,
We will be starting a new game. New Sun game. Aside from that,
I do have something else that's very exciting that I want to show soon. But I don't know exactly when it'll be ready. So I guess I'll just leave you in suspense for that.
I'm not hosting a concert. I am going to one.
Turns out, actually a couple of bands that
I'd say that I'm fond enough of, are like stopping by my actual ass city. So,
anyway, I think that's all in the way of announcement that I have right now. So,
if we want to see Cozy Grove, then that means that we are going to send you over to Spooky.
Spooky X12, that is.
Well, actual ass cities.
But if Frank wants to be a deer and put the raid messages,
Different Spooky.
so yeah, we do have some raid messages there in chat, emoji and emote versions for if you're subscribed or not. Reverse those. Whatever the opposite of respectfully is.
But
Spooky, I don't know them super well, but they have been very, very sweet so far, so
yeah.
But I do want to give one more thank you to everybody who stopped by, everybody who gave bits, who gifted subs, who joined the cult, who lurked, who followed off stream. I really, really, really appreciate all of you. I really, really appreciate the kind of community that we have going on here.
And thank you for the contribution to the totem.
And it means a lot to have all of you here. So, all that to say, to all of you who have chosen to gaze long into the abyss, know that the abyss gazes back, and we'll be seeing you again very, very soon.
Take care, everyone.